The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Check. Regular. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Check three. Switch. Hey, 66. Hey, second.
Brady now on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Fournette.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 24. Hey, both 66. Easy.
Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And at the 27-yard line.
Check. Cross. Alpha.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 22. 5 yards from the end zone, first and goal.
Yard line.
Kill.
Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Leonard Fournette.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Complete.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
On the play. First down, Seahawks.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Antonio Brown, 38 yards, and the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And all the way down to the 42. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and goal, Seattle.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
14, DK Metcalf.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 16 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
First quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Seahawks 6.
Hey, check it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Brady's pass.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quinton Dunbar with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by the
Oh,
Seahawks.
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett.
Wilson's pass.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. Now Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On second down now. It's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
To Leonard Fournette. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Quinton Dunbar with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. He gives it off to Carson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
And 4 at
Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson steps away to his left. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he finds a man with a goes. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
First down, Seahawks.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point try now for Succop. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Being chased out left. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout taken.
Gain on the play.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now this, a very short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 15-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Benson Mayowa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Jamal Adams.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Metcalf once again the target. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Throwing again. Wilson. And caught left side. Olsen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. To throw again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Brady now on first down. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Complete.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and that'll be incomplete.
Brady's
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and...
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Brady's going to sneak it, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Now this time, Brady will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Flushed out right.
38-yard line.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Not much there, only a yard.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brady. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Alert 3, alert 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady caught on the right side by Jones. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
For Tampa Bay.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now a toss play. It's Carson. Fights off the defender. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
30. Buccaneers 23. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execute. And that's caught inside the 35. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. Left that one out there. It's no good. Wide to the right, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead second down.
Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
46-yard line.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Short throw to Dissly, and he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make him... available to the quarterback and get a completion, but I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to route. To the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2.
Complete to Leonard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 55 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.